Today's the day I've been looking forward to, and that's starting seeds. If you happen to see our video last year about our doing soil blocks, we are doing that again this year, but we're doing a little bit something different. So we're going to show you what we're doing, so maybe it helps you with your seeds. Let's get started.
Okay, this year we're doing something a little different. We heard some good reviews about this Black Cow potting soil and garden mix. So we're going to try this out and see how our plants do. Also, if you look at our old video, we used the wood trays that I created for our soil blocking. And the issue we had is they just constantly dry out. So this year we're going to use the plastic trays and do the soil blocks and see if we can keep more moisture inside the trays.
Here's the thing we bought from Home Depot. Now they do have little cells in them, but we are going to actually be looking at the green tray here. It has a lid with it, and the tray is really sturdy. It's really thick. We're really impressed with it, so we think this is going to be the best thing to do for our soil blocks to sit in to contain the water so they don't dry out as fast. We did have luck with them last year, the soil blocks, but we found that they just dried out way too quick than what we would like to see. So we're going to do this and see how it works out for us. I will link this in the description below, or one similar that you can get it yourself as well. Here's a tray without the cells in it. You can see that it is pretty thick. It has no holes in it, and the lid that comes with it also has vents, which is nice. And we figured that you can fit about 40 plants with our big soil blocks. Now the key to making your soil blocks is to make sure that they have enough moisture. So you ideally want them to be able to hold a shape, and when you squeeze it, some water drips out, so then when you put in your soil block maker, it forms the shape for when you go to put your seeds in it. So far with the Black Cow potting mix, we are not impressed. It's very woody. It's almost like mulch with a little bit of fertilizer in it, would you say? Or like an actual potting mix. It feels more like mulch. So we're not really impressed with that. It is holding its shape, but we are having to put it into the soil block maker a little differently than we did last year because it is so wooded. So let me show you what we're doing.
Just kind of show you what we're talking about. You can see it's just kind of a lot of mulch in here. Just like shredded mulch. But it's still forming what we need it to form, but it's just a little more difficult. So we're just kind of stuffing it inside here.
Now typically when you do it, you would take it upside down and shove it down into the dirt, but you can't do it with this.
Just trying to make it even.
Here is what we are starting today. The type of peppers and tomatoes that we are doing for this year. Oh. I will say these three last year, we did have an incident with our garden last year, but these three did amazing. Here's the tray all filled up. We did manage to get 40 blocks in there, and I will tag our soil block maker in the description below. I am starting our seeds with these markers, and I got it off Amazon, so I'll tag it below for you also. And it comes with a big pack of them. I've used some. I used them last year, and I was really happy with them. They come in a big pack and they send you a marker as well, and I will tag that if you're interested in using those. This is our tray from last year. You can see we built, and we thought the sides would actually block the wind and airflow, which is already enclosed in a room anyway, but I think the wood just helped dry it out, just sucked it up, the moisture. And I just want to put water into this to where it actually is sitting in a little bit of water so the roots can go to it and draw it up as it's needed. We are finally done. Overall, I'm really happy that we got our seeds started, but unfortunately I wasn't really happy with the Black Cow potting mix and garden soil is what we used. So ultimately we decided to, you want to tell them?
Yeah, I think we just need to use our own compost that we create with the goats and stuff. You know, we were just at the box store and we seen the trays we wanted. We said, well, you know, we heard something about this Black Cow compost or manure or whatever.
The
potting
soil
mix,
the soil that it's supposed to be really good. Now it might do amazing, but we're either going to just use our compost or do like a mix of it.
Yeah, it was just real hard to work with making the soil blocks because it's so woody. It's kind of like mulch. So
right, it's more mulch than it is soil.
Yeah,
for sure.
But it's going to be a nice week this week, so we plan on working on this garden some and getting some other seeds planted.
Yes, stay tuned for that because we do have new and exciting things that we're doing in our garden. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you can be watching out for when we get into our garden.
We'll see you guys on the next video.
See you on the next one. God bless.
God bless you.